Good evening, class. So, today we're going to learn the basic things, the basic settings in the Photoshop before starting your work. So, these are the menus, and then these are the tools. So, and then this is the layers, channels, and then paths. This is gone. So, you can again make it back by getting into the window and then clicking on the layers. F7 is the shortcut. The shortcuts are also mentioned over there. So for color, F6. So if you want to choose the color from here or either from getting into the foreground or the background. So this is the foreground palette, this is the background palette, and then swatches are also here if you want to select the colors, right? And then F7 told you. Okay, fine. Getting into the file menu, before creating anything or before doing anything in the work, we can get into the edit menu and then get into the preferences. The shortcut is Control K. So many of the times we are using the alt and then scrolling wheel to zoom in, zoom out. So what we need to do, we need to get into this preferences and then we need to find out where the scroll setting is. So scroll setting is under the tools tab. So we need to click on the tools and then zoom with scroll wheel. So we need to check this on always, and then we can use the scroll wheels for zooming in and then zooming out. And then the next thing is performance. Getting into the performance tabs, the currently the history states is around 101. That means you can undo your work which you have done. Suppose you have given the strokes of the paint of the work, so this is around 30 times, 31 times, but the strokes you have given, that is 78 times, so it will not going to undo more than 30. So at least you can give it around 90 or 100 will be fine, and I think this is fine. So you can press OK. Then now we can get into the file. So this is the default setting over here we are getting. So on title 1, the project name ABC, and then getting into the format, which format you need to work on, international paper or the US paper, right? If you're getting into the international paper, A3, A5, or if you want to create a photo, so landscape or the portrait, size in front of you. So for this, if I get into this portrait, 2 by 3 inches, so 2 in the width and then 3 in the height, and then inches in inches. So you want to find out in centimeters, it will be this much of centimeters, and then how many pixels will be 600 by 900 pixels. So how many resolution? The resolution is around 300. So pixels, the idea is simple. You need to multiply this resolution number with the height and then this resolution number with the same width. So 2 into 300, you will be getting 600, and then 900 over here because the number is 3. So 3 3 is 9, 900 pixels are over here. So if I change it to 5 by 7, so 7 into 300 and then 5 into 300, so this will be number of pixels. So you can assume easily that the document which you are creating for printing, it should not less than this number of pixels, or it should be equal to this number of pixels. Then only you will going to get a kind of resolution in your printing. And then side by side you can also see the image size of your document, that is around 9 MB. So if you are increasing the size of the resolution or increasing the size of the document, side by side you are increasing the size of the document also. Suppose if I increase the from 7 inches to 8 point something inches, the size of the document will be increasing back to 7. And then the mode we are using, that is RGB or CMYK. So RGB is always for when you are working digitally, and then the color palette, not color palette but the primary color of light is known as RGB, red, green, blue. And then when you are printing, the CMYK palette is there, CMYK, cyan, magenta, yellow and black. So when we are doing something related to the documents or the designing process, we need to use RGB. So RGB, the three colors, when they are mixing, they will going to produce white color. And then CMYK, when you are mixing the CMYK color, you will be getting a black color. And then this is the thing which you will be doing further. Suppose if I give you the example, this is your document size, and then size is around 7 by 5 inches. So in 7 by 5 inches, how many resolution you will be getting? As I told you, the number will be multiplied by the 300. So 300 multiplied by 7 and then 300 multiplied by 5, 1500 over here, and then 2100 over here, and then those completely numbers will be multiplied by each other to get the number of resolution over here. Now what do you understand by PPI? PPI means pixel per inch. Okay, so 1 inch by 1 inch, the number of pixels will be, the number of resolution will be. So pixel per inch means it says pixel per inch. So over here it says in 1 inch by 1 inch you will be getting 300, right? So in 1 inch by 1 inch means, suppose if I create a document, so pressing Ctrl R, and then this is 1 inch, this is 1 inch. So in this 1 inch by 1 inch you will be getting dots of pixels. Okay, I take the black color. Okay, 1 2 3 3 4 5, so these are the number of pixels. This will be around 300. So it says when you are creating a document over here, so the resolution in pixel per inch will be 1 inch by 1 inch will be 300, and then 7 inches by 5 will be around, you need to multiply the number. Okay, so this will be 300 300 300, so 300 into 7 times, so that will be around 2100, and then 300 over here 5 times will be 1500. So this is the science behind it. And then the color mode over here is this thing, and the bit is around 8 bit. So what about the bit? And then 1 bit, 2 bit, 16 bit, 32 bit. Bit means if you get to the internet, search to the images, so you can see in our old school we need to play the video game, so in that case we get this black and white images, right? No more details, only black and white will going to create a picture in front of you. So this is a 1 bit picture. I can give you more example. If you can see a difference, 1 bit versus 8 bit. Search it, see. This is a proper example. So 1 bit black and white, 2 bit more shades and then tones. So 8 bits completely gradient type of picture. For this 1 bit, this is the 1 bit, and then 4 bit we are getting some kind of artifacts, and then completely smooth picture over here. So this is known as the bit. So currently what we are using the 8 bit, which is smooth gradation. So this is it, and then the background contents will be white, black, or what. When you are pressing the OK button, you will be getting a kind of background what, black. So this is the black thing, look at it. So file new, and then back to the white. So this is the settings of it. So we have created the file. Now furthermore, if you want to increase or decrease the size of this document, we are not going to crop it, but certainly we are going to get into this canvas size. After getting to the canvas size, we can see that the current size is 9 MB, and then width is 7, and then height is 5. So it says if you're clicking on this arrow and then you want to increase the area, so I'm clicking on this arrow, but it will going to increase the area of the other side. So on the, you're clicking over here, suppose if I click on the left side, it will going to increase the right hand side, and then again increase the width over here by 2 inches more, so it will be around 9. Okay, and then press OK. See, we have increased the canvas. Now if you increase the canvas on the top, so image and then canvas size, we can increase the canvas. We will going to click on the bottom, and then it will going to increase the size to the top part, right? So we need to increase by 1 inch only, so it will be around 6 total. See, so 1 inch over here and then 2 inches over here. So this is known as the canvas size. Okay, then you need to find out the image size of the document, so you can find the image size of the document also. So currently we are working on 9 by 6, previously it was 7 by 5. So this is the document size, and the resolution also increase, and then file size also increase. So now you can also see while scrolling, you can zoom in and then zoom out, and then we are getting the background over here. So whatever the thing you are creating, it will be getting created on the background, but we need to create the layers. So for creating the layers, you can click over here, you can create the layers, and then right click. We are getting the options over here, and then we can also change the color of the layers, red color of this layer, orange color, and right click, and then yellow color. And then you are clicking on the thumbnails, you can create the size of the thumbnails, view it small or big or no thumbnail, right click, and then small or medium or large depending on your needs. So small is fine. And then we are getting the channels also. So this image is composed of RGB, so completely RGB. And then path, we are not creating any kind of path with the pen tool, so nothing will be there. So this is it. And then these are the tools over here. Sometimes we are not able to see the tools for the eraser, for the brush tool, or the brush tool. So we can click on the edit toolbar, and then the window will be in front of you. The tools which are useful, you can put your tools over here. The tools which are not useful, you can simply move it to the right hand side. Don't want this, don't want use. Okay, we don't want the magnetic lasso tool also, and then we don't want the slice tool also, which is used in the web designing. No frame tool, and then done. We are the tools left with only this one. And then if you want to reset it completely, you can simply get into the edit toolbar and then restore default. All the tools will be back to the place. So this is the thing. So this is it for the first class. We're going to carry on